YouTube's Professional Noob. Welcome back to Skyrim. The Elder Mods, I think, is what I started calling the series. I don't remember. Anyway, got a lot of updates for you guys since the last episode. Some of them you may or may not like. I don't know. I've installed a lot of new mods. Oh, those clouds are awesome. High definition clouds. That's one of the new mods. Anyway, a lot of new mods I've installed here lately since the last time you guys were here. As you may notice when I'm running around, you can hear sound of armor clinking around. That's a I think it's just armor clanking mod. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, mod list I will try to get the mod list in the description, hopefully. It'll take me a while, but I'll get it there. The other thing to update is that I realized that Dawnguard has a lot of direct combat. It's got like boss battles, so there's no real way of sneaking around and being all stealthy. And since my stealthy characters always inevitably end up being completely crap at direct combat, I decided to go a completely different direction for this series. Other than the mods in the Skyrim part, and that is to create this guy. It's a different character, sadly. Male Nord instead of a female Breton, and he's a warrior. Two-handed weapons, heavy armor, complete opposite of the last character. So I do apologize for any inconsistency here, but like I said, when I found out Dawnguard has that many boss battles, to save us all the headache, I'm going for a combat character. And along with that, I have another mod for companions. So that means we're not going to be alone this time. I will not be just sitting there, you know, bashing my head against the wall by myself. I'm looking for a shooting star. There's a mod I have for shooting stars. They actually look really nice. That looks kind of like a... I'm not going to say what that is. Anyway. So yeah, so I'm going a completely different direction here. A lot of new mods. I've got a new lighting mod. Instead of realistic lighting mod, I'm going with Climates of Tamriel, which adds in its own lighting, which is a little bit brighter, so it's easier for you guys to see. And it also adds in a lot of new weather patterns, the high definition clouds up there, stuff like that. So I've got clanking armor. I've got I think it's called Book of Silence. Someone's Book of Silence. And basically what they've done is they've retextured a lot of the... it's too dark out here. They've retextured a lot of the armors, and they look really, really good. I've also got... Here, I'll take off my guy's helmet real quick so you can see what he looks like. I should have done that earlier. Here we go. So that's my guy. His name's Ralinar. I was going to do Nubinator again, but I forgot. So, yeah, Ralinar. That's his name. He's a warrior. He's got an ancient Nord battle axe. I've done all the quests that I did before in order, so that he's basically at the exact same point that Nubinator was, except that I think... What level am I? Am I level 4? Does this say? I am level 4, yes, I have level 6. So, it's a bit sad, but I don't know why his just didn't level up as fast. I've got two-handed stuff worked on. We've got one perk here for the power attacks, and I think... What are the perks? I got one for smithing. Where's the other perk? Where is it? I'm trying to catch you guys up on the new character here. Where's the other one at? Whee! Smithing. 2 for... Do I have 2 on this one? No. Okay, well, whatever. You get the idea. There's the perks there. Oh, that's right. You don't get a perk for level 1. Herp to derp. I'm an idiot. So anyway. So we're going to work for a while here on getting a team going. And I'm going to rely on you guys to leave comments in the comment section on what you think we should call our team. It's going to consist of me and 3 other people. I know exactly who it's going to be already, but I'm not going to spoil it just yet. First thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to complete what we started.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Well, he's receiving visitors now because there's a dragon.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on, then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Well, of course he will, because I'm an important person. Right. Hello, Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Sort of, yes. Actually, the Imperials weren't trying to cut off my head because I had a different alternate start, but that's okay. Let's not mention Ulfric Stormcloak.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right.
Kind of keyword, we don't want to mention that guy.
Now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Ido.
Against the dragon?
Ido.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once.
Ido.
Immediate danger.
I would like a pony for Christmas, and a puppy, and a nuclear bomb. Can I have that, Santa? Oh, you don't really look like Santa. Hey! Shut up! Don't tell me to get away from you.
Send a
I'll get up as close as I want to. What you gonna do about it? Huh?
Yes, my Jarl.
Huh? You ain't gonna do any shit.
Excuse me. I'll return to
That's right.
my duties.
That's right. Run away.
That would be best.
I should have been paying attention to dialogue.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Of course, now that I actually get a character with heavy armor, it gives me light
Another thing
armor.
you can do for me.
Okay.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
Is this a sexual favor? Because I charge highly for
Let's
this.
go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and
Okie dokie.
rumors of dragons.
Okie dokie. You know, I almost didn't include the clanking armor mod. I don't know if you guys can hear. Now I'm on stairs. That noise gets a little obnoxious after a while, but you get used to it. And it sounds really cool when you got a bunch of people all running around with armor. All the clanking and stuff. It does come across as more realistic than just everybody silently running around with tons of armor on, so.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your
Hello, sir.
dragon project.
I would like to
Go
speak with
ahead
you.
and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
Voice
when I
acting
say
was a
fetch,
little bit iffy there for
I
a sec,
really
just
mean
pointing it
delve
out.
into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Well, you know what? Fine.
Straight
Right to the point.
eh?
Oh yeah.
No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
Hey! Shut up!
Learned of a certain stone tablet.
Just because I'm not this
housed in Blue
intelligent,
Forest Barrow.
sneaky
The dragon
person I was
stone
earlier.
said to contain
I'm just a
map
big
of
brute.
dragon burial sites.
Whoa,
Go
leg!
to Bleak
What
Falls
the hell?
Barrow, find
Why
this
are you
tablet,
ruining
no
my
doubt
leg?
in the main chamber,
Or not my
and
leg.
bring
Why are
it
you
to
ruining
me.
my frame rate?
Simplicity
Whoa!
itself.
Look at this. Look how bad my frame rate is. Oh wow, it popped back up there. Okie dokie. That was weird. Oh, you mean this old stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls
Yep,
Barrow.
yup. See,
You
I'm
already
ahead of
found
you.
it.
And now my frame rate jumps
Well,
way
and
up
the
to like
usual
60.
brutes the Jarl
Awesome.
foists on me.
Alright, so what about my
You'll have
reward?
to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Fine, fine. Well, I'll go talk to these guys then. Oh. I shouldn't act surprised because I've played through this part like a million times, so I know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm going to try it anyway. Hello.
Farengar, you need to
It's very
come at
dark in
once.
here.
A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Very dark.
You should
Not
come
sure I
at
like
once.
that.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it?
Exciting.
What was it doing?
Hello.
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Let's follow these guys. I like the fact, I think it's the immersive weapons, I think is what it's called, that adds in a lot of new weapons and immersive armors as well. And to basically, like this guy, he's got a spear. You know, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Tell him what
I
you
think the
told
spear
me
acts just like a battle
about
axe,
the
but
dragon.
which is what I've got. Look at this. More battle axe, biatch.
Faster than anything I've ever
I
seen.
like that. There's a much more variety of
Is it
weapons
attacking
because
the
of that.
watchtower?
No,
I'm
my
gonna stand here.
It was just
Now, one of the other things you might notice is my character's head kind of turns when people are talking and stuff.
I thought it would
That's
come
actually
off
called,
for sure.
what is it called?
Good
Something
work, son.
player head
We'll
tracking, I
take it
think.
from here.
Where basically the
Go down
player's
to the
head
barracks,
responds
get
like an
some food
NPC
and
where he
rest.
turns when people talk and stuff.
Perfect.
Which is kind of cool. A
Here
little
we
bit
go.
more immersive than him just
Better
staring
gather some
blankly
guardsmen
ahead.
and get down there.
So,
I've
that's
already
another mod.
ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Don't fail me.
Okay, come on.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again.
I know you do. I kind of saw this
I want you
coming.
to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon.
No problem.
You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
That is true.
But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to
Yay!
purchase
I
property.
can
in
purchase
the city.
property, except I don't have the money for
Please,
it.
Accept
Not
this
yet.
gift from my purse.
And I probably won't, because I'm going to be working on Hearthfire and
very
stuff.
much
Ooh,
like
hide
to
healed,
see this dragon.
hide shield. Awesome. That's
No.
another light armor. God
Can't
damn it.
afford to risk both of you.
As soon as I go
We
over and
need
start
to
doing
work
stuff
on
with,
ways to
I'm just going to
defend the
look at these
city
forts and
against
stuff.
these dragons.
Get it put on my map.
As you
As soon as I start looking at, as soon as I get heavy armor, you give me a bunch of light armor shit. I had light armor last time, you gave me like a bunch of heavy armor. You're a douchebag. You know, he does that, I think. I think he just deliberately gives you the exact opposite type of armor that you have. Alright, so we're gonna go meet Irilith and kill a dragon. No problem. Every day. I am Dovahkiin, even though I don't realize it yet. There's a moose head. I didn't realize there was a moose head up there. Oh, how long's that been up there? That's how observant I am. Giant freaking moose head up there, and I never even paid attention to it. Speech skill is used to get better prices from merchants and persuade, intimidate, or even bribe others. Well, my speech is not really the best. It's more of pull out a sword and threaten to stab somebody. Although I don't have a sword, I have an axe. Because I'm beast. Okay. Alright, let's head out. I would also like to get a horse at some point, because I've also got a really neat mod for horses that I will show you at some point. That kind of ties in with the companions that we're going to be having. I think you guys are going to like it. I think you guys are going to like it, despite the fact that I'm changing up the character in the middle of a series. Well, really, towards the beginning, but I think you guys will like the results. I've been enjoying the testing I've been doing with it, so we're going to get ourselves a team. It's not going to be just me running through dungeons anymore. It's going to be all of us. 4 people. It's going to be a lot easier, too. Which means a lot less dying on my part. Climates of Tamriel. Oh, this is one of the mods. Fall Forest is typified by its warm and moist and thick fog. Fall climate is warmer air coming up from the south province of Cyrodiil. Alright, guys. Welcome back. The problem with having this many mods on a game like Skyrim is it crashes a lot. That's the fastest I've ever seen this game crash with 11 minutes in, but I am recording HD. I'm doing this on like ultra settings with a bunch of HD mods, and I'm currently uploading a video right now, so my computer is pretty much crapping out, and that's really nice looking. In case you guys are wondering where that like galactic belt there is coming from, that's the enhanced nights mod. Just basically enhances the texture for the night sky, which is really nice. Alright, let's get down here. I'm taking a shortcut, I'm not running all the way around. Actually, let me talk to you. Are you selling stuff? You are. Nice. You're up late. There's something I want to buy from you. Let's see if you have it. I could make my own, or I could just buy one, and I'm just going to buy one. This is a travel lantern. This is another mod by the same name, Travel Lanterns. I'll buy this. Ooh. Stand up by 20 points. It's not bad. Do I have anything to sell, actually? Let's do that real quick. Yeah, I do. Got that. That. What about weapons? Do I want to do greatsword or battle axe? Stick with the battle axe for right now. So we'll sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Don't really need that. What else have I got? I think everything else is good. Anyway, these battle lanterns, they're apparel, and what you can do is you can make them out of just a regular lantern and some leather strips, or you can just buy them like I did. And what they do...
May your road lead you to warm sand.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. You too. What they do is, if you equip them... I'm going to equip my iron helmet as well. You got a little lantern on you that travels with you. You don't have to use a hand for a torch or anything. It's not as bright as a torch, but for dungeons and stuff, they're very, very useful. So... I'm just going to put this on a favorite. Not wear it right now because we're outside and it's not really that helpful, but... Also, I would like to buy a horse. Is anybody here, though? I'm probably going to come back in the morning, ain't I? I could just steal a horse, but... Let's not do that. Alright. A little bit of frame rate issues, but that's not really surprising because, like I said, I'm doing way too much on this game. I'm amazed my game is even running. So, let's quick save, actually. I will be quick saving a lot, and that may be part of the problem with the way it crashes so often, but I've learned with as many crashes as this thing has, I need to quick save, because otherwise I'm going to end up replaying stuff a lot. The last time it just crashed whenever, I don't know if it was doing the autosave or doing the loading or which part caused it to crash, but whatever. So let's head out here. We're going to meet Irilith and her cronies out here. I'm just going to go over here, stand on this rock. That's another mod I've got, is a... Oh god, what is it called? Realistic Rocks or something? I think it's called Realistic Rocks. Something to do with rocks in the name of it. You guys will find it, but if I do... You see, torches are a bit brighter than the lantern. But they also flicker too. But they get new textures for the rocks and stuff, which look a lot better than just the kind of the bland old ones. A little bit of an issue right there, but not too bad. Oh, did I hear something? I thought I heard something. Okay, whatever. So anyway, that's this mod. Oh, I can look up at night and look for the shooting stars while we're waiting. Okay, so we're Earlet's going to talk to her people.
Now,
that's cool.
but it sure looks like
Keep an eye open for shooting stars here while we're
I
listening.
know it looks bad.
It's kind of weird. It's got like a little
We've got to figure
circle. I
out
don't know if you guys
what
can see
happened.
that. Different darker.
That
Oh, there was one.
dragon still
I saw it.
skulking around.
Yay! I saw a shooting star.
Spread out.
There's like dark circles way up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe only on HD, and even then, I'm not sure you guys can be able to see that. But my cursor's right in the center of them. It's kind of weird. I did see a shooting star. That's pretty cool. I wonder how many people are going to rewind the go back in the times and look for it. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Alright, I am going to use a lantern because it is pretty dark. Doesn't light up that far, but it'll be at least anyone right next to me is going to be lit up. Hello. Western Watchtower. So a dragon attacked this tower, we presume.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for
Oh
it.
no!
Guardsman, what happened?
By the way, I'm trying to play this game through in presumption that no one else has played Skyrim that's watching this. So if you guys have played Skyrim and you've seen all this, you know the dialogue by heart like I do. Sorry, but for those who haven't played Skyrim or, you know, whatever, you guys get to see. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. There's a dragon coming, by the way. I talked over the dialogue there. Bring it, dragon! Okay, here he goes. Let's quick save that, actually. Flying around. I love I mean, this is default. This is just normal Skyrim. The way the dragons fly around, how good they are at it. I mean, the fact that they actually look natural while flying. Oh god, he's landed behind a freaking wall. What? I'm not sure what that sound effect is. Okay, hold on. Battle axe. Nope. Nope. Fuck you. Oh god, that hurts. Okay, that hurts. A little bit low level for this. Need to be a couple levels higher. I'm just gonna keep smacking you. Okay. Or not. Anyway, as I was saying, the dragon flying, I can't imagine how to program something like that. As a programmer, I'm really impressed with the ability for them to, oh god! Hot, 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 hot! Yes, I know, I'm stuck on something. I can't back up. Healing, please. I'm trying to run away. Run away! Okay, let's stick to archery. My guy is not high enough level yet to be tanking stuff. Alright, let's get up here. I can't ever finish my thoughts because I keep getting screwed up. As I was trying to say originally, that the programming for how the dragons fly looks so naturally like that, that's pretty damn cool. What I was also trying to say is the voice effects that this dragon has, I don't ever remember being in the default game. So I think what it is I've got the unofficial Skyrim patch. I think what it is that those audio files were either missing or not being called properly or something, and so they fixed that. It sounds really weird. It doesn't sound right. So, I don't know. I'm not sure which mod adds. I'm thinking it's the unofficial Skyrim patch that adds in the voices for this particular dragon. He's the only one that does that, as far as I know. No. See, listen to that. It doesn't really sound like a dragon, so I'm thinking that the audio files were just missing, and that whoever did the patch, like, recorded their own. It didn't do too bad if that's the case, but it doesn't sound right, so...
I thought we were all dead for sure.
Kill the dragon!
Killed it.
There's so many times I'm gonna have to break in the middle of stuff and like explain some of the mods I have. There's so many of them. I also have a mod for beards. It's supposed to make them a little more high-res, and also include some beards that were not originally supposed to be included in character creation, which is kind of cool. It's becoming morning, I think. Yeah, it is. I wonder if you can still see some shooting stars. I love the shooting stars just because they look so good. They actually look like real shooting stars, where you're like, oh, there was one. I've even sat there like just watching them for a while, and just you think you see them out of the corner of your eye when you don't. All right, so we absorb the dragon soul because we're Dova King. We shout.
Lucky hit.
Lucky hit. Yep. So there we go. So we get to use our new shout power. Now let's take all of this shit. There we go. Nice. Iron boots. I've already got those, I think, don't I? What do I have? I have iron boots, branded iron armor. Oh yeah, I've got these iron gauntlets of minor archery. I forgot about that. There we go. I'd forgotten what all I had on this character.
Believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Hell yeah. Well, okay, my guy doesn't know
Very
what it is,
oldest
but I do.
tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim.
The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
Yep, my power, bitch. I think you may be right.
Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Yep. Alright, well these guys are all going to talk about it. I'm not going to stick around because I want to head off and do other things. Because we're about ready to get our very first member of... I'll take the lantern off now. We're getting far enough along. We're about ready to get the very first of our companions. So let's fast travel to Whiterun.